Hello everyone. Today we are starting with first chapter of 8th standard geography. So the chapter resources. So as usual we'll read and try to understand. Today I have a technique to introduce so that you'll memorize more or you'll read fast. The technique is don't read loud, don't murmur, just do mind reading. After every para or some 4-5 lines, just revise what you have read. We'll try that. So now I'll just start reading, but I won't read loud. I'll read mind reading, and then after every paragraph or something, so I'll give the whatever summary is, because I want you to also try. I'm doing it online. Yeah, we'll start. So I just completed this para. It's they are talking when they were cleaning house. They have seen many bottles and on. So they asked what are these. Mother replied it's a resources. Then the next question comes, what is resource? Resource is something which will satisfy our need. It can be anything. It can be electricity. It can be water. It can be vegetables. Anything is a resources which will satisfy our needs. So this is the summary of this paragraph. So we'll read till here. So now they are explaining how something will become resource. So the term used is utility. On its usability, on its value, it becomes a resource. Okay, that is what just they were explaining throughout this para. Okay, then we'll go for next paragraph. We'll read till here. So now how something will become a resource is when they have usability or utility which have some value. So but based on time and technology, anything can become a resource based on time and technology. Whatever was not having the being a resource, now it can be a resource with use of technology as time goes. Okay, so that's what I think they are talking. Mostly it is about time and technology. Now we'll read types of resources. Resources are generally classified into natural, human-made and humans. Okay, natural, human made, and human itself is a resource as mentioned in the above paragraph. So now we will read, yeah, till here we will read natural resources. So now they are talking about natural resources. So they mention whichever we are acquiring from the nature without much modification. If you are using that, then it is natural resource, and there are two types: renewable and non-renewable. Renewable is it is replenishing very quickly, and such as like a solar, wind energy, and all. It is unlimited also, but some are non-renewable, like they can't be replenished quickly. Though we consider water is the renewable, but these days we are facing the scarcity is water problem here. Now we will just read here, then we'll go to, okay, I can able to scroll. So till here we can complete from here. Non-renewable resources. So till here we read about what is non-renewable. That means it doesn't mean it is not going to replenish. It will replenish, but it will take lot of time. That it is more than human lifespan. So such as like we have coal, natural gas, etc. And also these natural resources are distributed in a different places in a different quantity based on the climate, terrain, etc. Then they were saying about human made resources. Some can't be used directly, like iron ore. We have to extract iron and then use. Even technology is also man made till here. So people like us use natural resources to make human made resources, said Mona, nodding in understanding. Yes, said Raju. Okay. So I'll just read till here because it is less. Then we'll go for next para. Human resources. People can make the best use of nature to create more resources when they have a knowledge, skill, and the technology to do so. So human itself is a resource when they have the knowledge, skill, and technology to do so. Okay, well, that is why human beings are special resource. We are special resources. People are human resources. Education and health helps in making people valuable resource. So improving the quality of people's skills so that they are able to create more resources is known as human resource development, or human capital formation also will say human resource development. Giving them right skill, knowledge, health. Okay. Conserving resources till here we'll read. So here they are talking about resource conservation and sustainable development. So here Mona has a dream. She dreamt that all resources are vanished, and the question was, is it possible? Yes, it is possible if you are not using it carefully. So what we should be doing, we should be carefully using and giving them the time to replenish. That is called as the conservation. If we conserve and then if we conserve and also new use it wisely, then it is called as sustainable development. So that is what our main thing here. If you see here, they have a glossary: sustainable development, careful utilizing resources so that besides meeting the requirements of a present, also takes care of future generation. So using carefully and also conserving them for a future use. Okay, so that is what we understood. um yeah, we'll see here till here. So now they decided they'll also use the waste material and make something useful. After all, it is all renewable. I mean, it's important to be using carefully. And they decide, and they also understood electricity comes from water and coal, and they have to use less whenever it is needed. They should not waste. That's what the children conclusion. We'll see this. 10 year. So again they decided it is very important to save even water and other resources also for further life. So in this box we will see. So they are given 1, 2, 3, 6 aspects of or principles of sustainable development. These are some of them, like we should care for all human beings or all living beings and improve quality of life of human beings, conserve resources, minimize the depletion, and then change personal attitude towards having a good environmental practices, enable communities to care for their own environment. So yeah, that's all. See, if you read like this, what did you understand? One thing to understand is it is very quick to like read off everything. So it's not like you have to, when you're reading, your energy is wasted. One thing. One more is you'll be reading less number of words. So you can go for mind reading and then making a summary of every paragraph. We'll just go for this. Which one of the following does not make substance or resource? So utility, yes, utility having some value, not quantity. Quantity can't be the criteria. Which one of the following is a human made resource? Medicine to treat cancer? Yes. Spring water, tropical forest, all these are natural, right? Complete the statement. Non-renewable resources are, so which have a limited stock, human made by human beings, no. Driven from the non-living beings, no. They have a limited stock. So that's all for today. If you want revision also, we can do quick revision because there is nothing here. One thing is we understood the utility. That means they have some value. Okay, resource. And resources are natural, man-made, and human itself is a resource. In natural also we have renewable, non-renewable. Renewable replenish quickly, non-renewable it will take lifespan. Then we have a man-made also, or like ore, iron ore. from that we have to extract and build, and even technology is a man-made. Technology is also man-made resource. Then human resource, human itself with his skill and everything is a resource, and we have to develop that. That is called as human resource development. And we have to conserve resource. That means using carefully. Using carefully and also preserving or conserving for future is called as sustainable development. So that's all. That's all for today.